hopefully in a bigger form, in the Joe Rogan scale. I love Rogan podcast. He kills. So that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? To build up to a podcast that can compete with Mr. Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the 52 Block podcast.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Blockcast, and we're gonna talk everything defense and abstractly, pacifically. We're gonna do all of that. But since this is the first one, I want to thank everybody who watches the Buddah Blunt videos. I'm definitely coming out with some type of series that's just us having fun with Kung Fu. I think, a lot of some of our Kung Fu practitioners are too serious. You know what I'm saying? They get the shirts and they make the serious faces.
Need to relax a little bit.
They need to have fun with it. So Buddah Blunt is just having fun with two things I love, smoking and martial arts. So we're going to keep that going. But this is Buddah Blunt Talk. We're serious. And we're going to talk 52. The history, some of the craziness I've been hearing, My homie may have ATL Burley may have some questions.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to hit all of the questions in my head that people been asking me about. We gonna in everything. We're gonna talk about everything. There's a video floating around saying I got knocked out by 2 fingers, just 2 fingers. Sleep. So we're gonna talk about all of that. Is that possible? We're gonna crack it open. 52. So let's get down to one that's pretty big, which is does 52 come from jail? I think that's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
You hear that one a lot, right?
a lot.
52 coming from jail. That's a crazy one. Like I know my friend Kwawi.
Okay.
He was doing time in the feds, and I had just came out with the 52 Block DVD. And, I got my hand that looks like it's going through the bars, looking down, like it's in jail. That was a metaphor. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying I was in jail. But anyway, I wrote the letter on the back of it, of the CD cover, just because I was so hyped that I had did it. And I wanted to let him know that because he knew about me trying to put out this DVD. So I wrote him the letter. He got it, and they threw him in the hole. I heard back from him a couple of months later when he wrote me. He said, don't ever do that dumb shit again. They called it riot forming material. Got him in trouble.
Okay.
So all I have to say is that it'll be very hard to teach a system in jail under the eye of the white man. Because I'm pretty sure they would take it as, these brothers is trying to break out. You know what I'm saying? Is they trying to militia right in front of us? So
miss a teaching, you can't even finish the teaching because
So I'm not saying that you can't learn nothing in jail, that you can't learn somebody can't teach you a trick, but a system that's different.
Yeah. With
fundamentals, you're not getting all that in jail. But you may learn a trick. Somebody may teach you, step on his foot, punch him in the face. That should have worked. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can carry with.
Exactly.
They make my homie. He showed me how they make dice in jail with the tissue wet, dry it up, put the dots on it, roll it, bang. So there's some shit you can't learn, but a whole system, nah. 52 is from the boxers, and that's one of the things I get. I've been having a lot of people say recently that, Light's making 52 all about boxing.
Listen, look. We all know, okay, if you study the stand-up game, when it comes to boxing, you see people like Jack Johnson using his elbows, using his arms as a defense, okay? One of the most greatest defensive fighters. Now, when you talk about Jack Johnson, if you talk about 52, don't we not use our elbows?
Yeah, as far as I know,
praise defense.
Yeah, as far as I know, we were fist fighting, so that's why I'm confused. Like some of y'all brothers be talking some real wacky shit out there, and I ain't trying to get on y'all, but some of y'all be on some wacky shit. The brother said, I'm making it all about boxing and it's a fist fight and all. Like, what the hell you think boxing is? Like, I think they think it's like some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. Boxing is the study of punching. And if we're talking about a fist fighting art, which fist classifies a punch.
Exactly.
How could it not be about boxing? Like one of the slickest dudes from my projects when I was growing up was Ishmael. Peace to Ish. Anybody from Far Rockaway projects know about Ish. He had 52 and he was a Golden Glover. So not only was he blocking you, he was left hooking you into oblivion. Not this slap punching shit that other brothers was doing. Cause let me tell you something. If you don't learn boxing, you don't know how to punch. Anybody, and that's for anybody watching this video, if you think you haven't done boxing and you think you can punch, you're lying to yourself. Full masturbation. Full masturbation
supposed to be? I mean,
I don't know. If it's not like, punching, is it like a dance off?
No,
maybe it's a dance off.
It's like calling a dog, you know what I'm saying, a dog by not barking. Okay, which gives you some signals that's a dang dog. I mean, come on.
I'm confused with that one, and like they saying there's another style, and that there's another brother out there that got this style. He can do all of that, and dance in front of you. The thing is, it's been years. How come we haven't seen it yet? Like, when are we going to see this other style of 52? But then that's when you get the cover. It's secret, son. It's secret. Only the chosen one. That's AKA I don't know shit and I'm covering it up with game. That's what that really means.
And I'm going to have to train for what I've just had talked about that I can't do yet.
Yeah, listen. 52 blocks comes from the black boxes. It came from the first sport we were allowed to compete in.
Yeah.
Before baseball, before all of that, they let us into boxing. And Jack Johnson fought on the Chitlin circuit. Give y'all a little history lesson. 10 black men in the ring, blindfolded. Blindfolded, man.
Difficult. Very difficult.
You couldn't see shit.
Think about how scary that is in the ring, man. Think about it. Yes, 9 other combative.
Okay. Black men.
Looking to knock your head off.
Not ready to knock your head off. Blindfolded. And he was a repeat champion in this, so it wasn't luck. Now, what are you gonna get if you blind? If you blind, how would we fight?
It has to be sensitivity.
I would have to feel you out. It's gonna be a lot of hand movement to try to touch my way in the range and then bang on you. Jack Johnson, the first great defensive black boxer. This is where 52 comes from. Boxing.
And leveling. Think about leveling. Because when I imagine you fighting 9 other people blindfolded, it's like you have to be, you got to use
definitely going to change your level.
That low game right there. So you don't get
because all of the punches up there.
Exactly.
Yeah, you better duck your
I'm
head.
safe down here.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm going to tag you. Creep behind you. Level back up.
Yeah, so you're going off your defense first and then offense because you can't see shit. So you can't go offense first because you need your eyes. You can't see shit. So you got to kind of go defense first, feel them, then let the punch go. Now, Jack Johnson went on to be the heavyweight champion after the Chitlin circuit. And if you see his fights, he plays with you. He plays with you, ties you up, defending, moving, tie you up, his blocks. He didn't have the blocks that they turned in today, like when you see in the Philly shell. That's just the changing of the game, the defense getting smarter. But he had the catching punches, moving, tying you up, avoiding your punches, the feints, stuff that they weren't seeing at that time when boxing was all offense. It was on its way of being a crime. They had to do this in the back of speakeasies, which like bars, and hide it from the cops because it was too brutal. And then black man came in with the defense. It became sweet science.
We basically saved it.
We saved boxing. Yes, we did. They know that. That's history.
We have to take pride in what we do.
Yeah, that's history.
And call us.
I ain't bragging. That's just history.
It is what it is.
That's just history.
52 boxing. Okay, that's where 52 comes from. That's the origin.
Yeah.
Okay?
Here. So we got brothers that want to say it's from Kemet and all these other places. And like as I said, it's when you're talking about the sauce. Yes, it is the sauce, and I just broke it down earlier. Like it's like your grandmother, your grandfather, you, then your son. The grandfather is the sauce, but your son don't belong to the grandfather. He belongs to you. So 52 is the son of America. Like now, Africa is the sauce. It is the big daddy that started all of this, but 52 doesn't belong to it.
I'm sorry, I just don't
No,
see.
that's over here
I
that
don't
we
see-
did that. So we got to start giving our flowers to the people that did it. We've been giving the flowers out to the wrong people. You got
Giving
people
them
thinking
credit.
it's kung fu.
And that's a no-no.
You know, like only the Chinese can come up with empty hand tactics. Come on now. It's all around the world, empty hand tactics. So it's not just Chinese. So I'm tired of people asking me, is 52 some type of Chinese, did it got any type of Chinese influence? No.
No.
There's no Chinese influence on this. None. I'm not knocking my Chinese brothers.
Yeah.
But no influence on this. So stop that. No. It is a foundational Black American art.
And be proud of it. Please don't go against what our own people created. Okay? If you want to diss us or whatsoever,
Man, just do what your mama said, man.
Exactly.
If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say shit. That's the ones. That's what I use. Like I see a lot of stuff on YouTube as far as fight wise that I'm like, I don't know, but I don't leave a comment. I don't get up in there like, yo, this shit you doing is whack bullshit, and let me break it down. Why? Like
Some
I've
things are
had
not
people
worth the
leave
time.
me paragraphs, straight paragraphs on
Of hate.
of
Full of hate.
why this can't work, and it's like, are we going to do verbal foo? Like, what is this? Lip foo?
Kung fu.
You know, your word, my word conquers your word. Nah. Fighting is
I
some
got a
ugly
certain
shit.
level style with my words.
You
My
know.
words would beat your words.
Fighting is some ugly shit, and you know, even with kung fu, like, you know, I went at the kung fu dude, the kung fu guys, because I train kung fu. I go at every art, any art that I train, and I shake it up, because I'm not just going to take what's been given to me. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna test it. And what I found out with kung fu is the problem with kung fu is if it's not based in if it's not connected to one of the three major ways of fighting, it's probably bullshit. Like, not even bullshit, but it probably won't get off in real time. Meaning, there's three ways of fighting: punching, kicking, wrestling.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Everything else comes in between there. From the kicking, you get knees. From punching, you get elbows. You know, but those are the main bodies of fighting.
Exactly.
Now, if you got Wing Chun and you're already an accomplished boxer and you go learn Wing Chun, you on to some shit.
Exactly.
If you're a wrestler, you go learn Wing Chun. You're on a kicker, you're on to some shit. But if you don't have one of the three and you just have the Wing Chun or then chances are you run the high probability of getting hurt in real time.
You know, 52 covers all of those distances. You know,
Yeah,
long range,
yeah,
short
yeah,
range.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
we got the grapple. And we
Yeah.
talked about that earlier with Jack Johnson and things. Man, we got the kicks as well. We deal with what? True body mechanics.
Well, we talking about defense. Like 52, like why does 52 merge well with so many arts? Like I've merged it with everything I know. I've put it with Tai Chi because it's a shield. Like what can't you put a shield with? Like I can have a gun in the shield. I can have a knife in the shield. I can have a rock in the shield. I can bust you in the head with a rock and then block the shot. So meaning the shield goes with everything. And 52 blocks is the shield. It is the only art, how I teach it and make it make sense. It's the only art that's 100% defense. Now there's other brothers like, nah, son, my 52 got kicks and punches. Well, let's see him. Let's see this punch that we haven't seen yet. This 52 punch and kick, but we probably won't. We're just going to get a lot of more lip service. Easier to say than to prove.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
because you know, you know, there's some 52 block guys in the game that are thorough, and you know, I got to shout them out. Frazier Diallo. Now that's a good brother there. That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
We give it Frazier Diallo. Frazier, watching this video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure when I put this up, I clip this part so you can see this. We're giving you your flowers now. Respect.
Damn right.
Put in work for
don't
the
wait
52
later.
block
Don't
community.
wait later.
Nothing but love and appreciation. Sensei Mo, he gets his flowers right now. Nothing but love and appreciation. You know what I'm saying? With what he's doing with 52. And these are the brothers that started way back when I started, and that's why I'm just naming those two. There are other brothers too. I'm not leaving anybody out. I'm just saying those two brothers, for me, getting their flowers now, because each one of them has done nothing but giving me help and guidance on this 52 block path. So round of applause for those two. Let's bring it together. Matter of fact, let's light the joint to that. Light the joint to that.
Now what? Now what